Oh, hello. Why did we not go to the front camera today? There's always something new happening around here, isn't there? And don't you love that the camera angle is slightly skew-if and, if I could say that I make this up, you know, then I would say I make it up. But I really don't. This is really what happens in my life. So, hello. Hi, everyone. Let me turn on my little light here. So we have had, you'll hear it in my voice and you'll see it in my face, but I have been extremely busy. How have all of you been going? There we go. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the chaos that is Kylie Vitucci, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, where you will always be guaranteed some entertainment, whether you ask for it or not. Bravo. Let's applause that. Yay! For the channel that keeps it real. So, yes, I have been very, very busy, and you can tell by my voice, naughty, naughty. Can everyone please tell me I need to go to bed earlier? I went to bed at past midnight every night this week. In fact, I think I fell asleep at about 1 a.m. and my sleep has been very bad. I've been a very bad girl, and I'm paying for it today at 8 a.m. here in Perth because now I feel like I need to be hit by a bus. I think it would be easier. Oh dear. And it's so lovely to see you all here. Look at you all. But all of you know this feeling, don't you? I will come alive eventually. Bronwyn Ben is in the house. So Bronwyn and Chantel, we were with them last weekend. Hi girls, so good to see you both here. Maybe that's part of the reason I'm tired. We were having so much fun last weekend. No, it's been an amazing thing. Yes, I need to put an alarm. The weirdest thing is though, I like literally look at the time and it's like when it gets to about 10:30, when I know it's time to start getting ready for bed, I have a thing that's called, has anyone ever heard of revenge procrastination sleeping? I have a bit of that. And I just basically go, no. I become like a child. No, I don't want to go to bed. No, I don't want to. I want to stay awake and have fun. I haven't had enough fun today. I need to watch more TV or do something fun. Because, that's what you do. No, I love that. Please look after yourself. Bronwyn, you understand as well. You work very hard. Now, I feel like my foundation hasn't been covered enough there. Now it's just red. Now I've just put lipstick on it. I love it. So, what are we up to? What's new? We are using Branching Out this week, and it has been absolutely so much fun. This is the bundle here. Amazing, amazing, amazing. If you haven't got this in your life, you definitely need it. Now, I wasn't sold on the stamp, but I definitely was sold on the dies. But today I want to show you a few ideas that will help you to see why you need both. Because let's face it, you get a discount when you get both bundles together, or when you get the bundle together. So why not? Why not get a bit of a bargain? Because we all deserve a bargain. Let me go downward facing camera so that we can have a look here. At least for one thing, my microphone is working today, so that's wonderful. Yes. Well, Bruno's just as bad, Sarah. We both go to bed so late. We both need to go to bed earlier. So you tell Bruno, go to bed earlier. Now, last week I had an epic 2-hour video with my members, my amazing YouTube members, and it is available to watch that video right now. I'll just give you the link to YouTube. Oh no, it's that one there, YouTube. That one there. So that's the YouTube members. Thank you, Bruno Bertucci. He restarted the computer. It does work. Yeah, so if you join the YouTube members, you'll see a card that I made last week. And I think I might end up showing you a little bit of that. But anyway, we'll give you a little heads up that the members video is available now if you join. And this is what we made. Now, this was epic because I was basically learning this technique as I went. It was actually a bit of a boo-boo because, yeah, they're the best ways to learn. But I was just trying to stamp just the colour only. And then one of them, when I stamped, I slightly went off, like I didn't put Versamark as well as the colour. So I went in with the Versamark after the fact. And yeah, that's when I got a little bit of a white border. And I was like, oh, this is a bit of a, a difference. So yeah, I ended up doing this amazing background, and we called it, I forget what Bruno ended up naming it, but it was like the coloured blackboard technique, because it's not quite the same as Joseph's coat, because Joseph's coat normally you sponge the background and then stamp on top, but this was actually stamping with Versamark, and then so it's different to the Joseph coat, but similar idea. Yes. So yours is a little cappuccino. Oh, that's a bit exciting. Are there new little... I'm going to go over to YouTube and have a look at what you're all talking about, because I can't see it on my end. I think you're talking about the emojis. Little emojis. Let's have a look on here. Oh, I can see it. Cappuccino. Oh, that's exciting. So depending on how long you've been a member for, you get different beveraginos. That's smart, Bruno Bertucci. I love it. That's really cool. So Nicole, Christine, you can see that they've all got like little emojis next to their name. Charlotte, Sarah, Hope, Renee, Jan. That's so cool. And if you get a crown, it's to do with, I think Chantel got a crown. It's to do with how often you comment. So you can get those. And Deb is here too. Hi, Deb. Deb's another one of our members. And Megan Lecornu, hi. She's in our Crazy Crafters team. Good to see you. Oh, that's fantastic. So let us have a little look here. And I love what Charlotte said. I saw the YouTube short for this card. It's a labour of love. Well, you've got access to the members as well. And it's a big thing. But it was so much fun because I worked it out eventually. So that's good. Oh, we're live on Facebook. Brilliant. So I do want to show you something similar to this one, because this one I really enjoyed making this one. And there's actually a Instagram and YouTube and Facebook reel on that one, and TikTok, because I really, really like these little dotties. I think they're a lot of fun, and I really enjoy what you can do with those. So yes, and I love the Beveragino.
Did someone say Beveragino?
Did they? I think they did.
Did someone say Beveragino? Beveragino!
Beveragino! Yes! A bit of Beveragino. And yes, all the pins I have to talk to you about Online Stamping Retreat. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. You do not want to miss out on signing up. So hopefully all of you have signed up. Let me know in the comments if you're coming along to online stamping retreat, because it is going to be epic. OSR. I have to change that link actually, because I've only got the session 3 on there. But anyway, if you click on that, you'll see it when you go on there. I usually don't buy rectangle dies, but you're making me want. Oh, I don't know what I'd do without rectangle dies. I really enjoy them. And I love the fact that if you don't want a rectangle out of these, you could just cut them again and you can have a square. Quite easy. So, because I've been so tired, and you can hear it in my voice, I have not created today's card at all. Bruno has created some amazing cards that he wants to show you, but I am going to do some of Kylie's little tricky stamping, which is basically code for let's wing it today. Hey, let's just go from playing around, because I do love, and I do this with the members a lot, and this gives you a bit of a behind the scenes of what it's like to be a member. But I like to look at a stamp set and be like, what am I going to do with that? And actually, Bruno, if you're watching, do you think you could bring in the little dotties? I don't know where they've disappeared to, because they're definitely something I want to use. I'm feeling like I want to do some colour. I think I did it in this one here with the members. I feel like I want to make a card like this. Use this background using those dotties, because I think that would be really fun and young and whimsical. I've got a few ideas, but we'll sort of play around and have a bit of fun with this set today, because it's just, yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I think it's such a great must-have set. The thing that sold me on the stamp is not necessarily the images, but it was definitely the dots and the sentiments.
Hi.
Hi, oh, thank you. We had a rogue stamp. Welcome home.
It lost its stick.
Arr, that's all right. I can just put some water on it. Hey, when are you bringing in all your samples?
They're all there.
Where are they? The ones you made last night with the paper?
Oh.
No. I'm pretty sure they're not here. Thank you, my love. So the other thing that I want to show you, and this is another idea that you can get from Bruno, I really loved this concept of stamping. So he stamped the whole thing, and I think we could possibly use this today, where it's stamped and then he cut out after the fact, and I really love that.
Did you see that pic that I sent you for last night?
No.
Anyway, keep talking about that.
Great.
That one.
Oh yes, I did see that one. Yep, that's another idea. Thank you. So let's have a look at Bruno's little ideas here.
So this is super simple, people. This is using the beautiful gallery paper.
Good morning, Bruno, says Christine. And hello, Christine. And hello, Nicole.
How simple is this, people?
Isn't that beautiful?
Literally one stamp.
So it's just the branch and then the hello. Yep. Really, really beautiful.
Literally one stamp. So this one here is stamped in mossy and with the white emboss. This one here is stamped in black and white emboss. This one here is both of them stamped in Secret Sea, and this is on a cloud cover card base. And this one here, oh, I didn't trim that properly, but anyway, that's just white embossed. Look, this one's a bit. Oh, and I did another black one behind that.
Yep, really, really nice. Isn't that amazing? So just simple, but you can see how effective this branch and the sentiment, like the sentiments are great in this set. So you want this stamp set just for the sentiments for me, but also for this branch. Yeah,
and the branch
and the dies. Yeah, the dies are like amazing. But if, like, I don't know, I was just not sold on the stamp set until we played with it this week.
I haven't photographed these, so I'll just
good.
photograph them.
Sure.
I'm ready.
Wonderful. So what I would like to have a look at, so when I'm doing a little bit of a search, I'm not sure like sort of what I want to do or what inspiration I can glean from. What I like to do is, and this is what we do together on the VIP group, you get to see like woe to go of me like sort of coming up with sort of creative ideas. So I've just gone Kylie Bertucci card ideas, and that's something you can Google anytime you like. And then if you click on images, all of the cards that I've made in the past pop up. And so there's lots of great ideas on here that I can actually use over and over again. And so this concept here, I really love this idea of like, you know, you can use paper as a background, but you can also use, and this is a gorgeous sentiment here, some nice dies in the background there. So I could use something like that as an idea, even though it sounds strange, to do my dots in the background, and then use this amazing die here as the, you know, piece around. And then these little like pieces here, I don't want these like pine bits, but if I used these pieces here behind, so it's a similar card, but I've just basically got my idea. And this is just, you know, literally from scratch, don't have any plans, not sure what I'm going to do, kind of have a concept with the dots, and I can come up with an idea. And it's just like locking it in, like don't get too caught up on, you know, having to be a certain way or look a certain way. You know, even this one here, it's so beautiful. I'd love to do something like that again. Really, really pretty, but we don't have a main image per se. So having one that's sort of like a love it, chop it, where it's paper in the background and then a sentiment. Look at that one. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, so many nice cards to go back and have a look at. Another concept that I did think about was this one here. Like I've got the strips. So what I could actually do, and I thought it would be nice to have like maybe 4 like squares and then different dots in each, and they could all be each color. Hello, Robert from Alaska. That's exciting. And hopefully all of you got this tutorial too. That was free on our Facebook page. If you haven't been over to our Facebook page, we've got a few tutorials up there for free now. So definitely go and check that out if you type in Kylie Bertucci, or you can just go here. I think I've got the link here. That's not coming up, but that's okay. I'll find that later for you. Teach us how to use that long die with the little leaves. This one here. Is this what you mean? This long die here? Because that one there, I actually saw one that I thought, oh, that would actually look quite nice with that. Let's see if I can find it. It was when one of the other ones were open. And I thought, oh, that could be a good idea. So yeah, I think that one was open. Yes, this one here. So you can see here on the anniversary wishes, I can't see the main card, but I remember this one. I might be able to, it's not the contact me. But anyway, you can see that this has got like a belly band, like it's got the sentiment, and then I've got the sort of dies sticking out on the outside, and something like this could be really good for that. But also just, you know, as a backdrop like this, like it could be used alongside, like if you just cut it down and then just have it alongside as like added, you know, floral arrangement. So I think we'll have a play with that. That to me, I feel like I'm resonating with. And the thing with the dotty dies, like even though it feels like really simple and a little bit, you know, easy, you know, sometimes it's great to just get a whole heap of cards done and keep it really simple and easy for you. But you could do like lots of colors, but you can also stick to just one color. Like if there's a color you really love and you just want to highlight that one color. Say for instance, I know lots of you love pink. Megan Lacornu feels that I'm a secret pink girl. But I can attest that I am not a secret pink girl. But I use pink from time to time just because I know so many of you love pink. I'm an autumnal girl. I think something like the strawberry slush is beautiful. And then you've also got the pretty and pink, right? So this would be a great, like, just feel like you could make it something elegant in the black and white. It looks so elegant with the colors. But then if you use like a tone on tone or even like an ombre look, like ombre would actually look really hot. So we might actually use both together with the basic white. And I don't think I'll bring in another pink. I just think I'll use those two. Bring another one down. So what we're going to do, I always like my base to be the stronger or bolder colour. I don't know, I feel like it just grounds it better. And I think we'll go portrait on this one rather than landscape. So that means I'm just going to chop my cardstock in half on the longest side. Then we're going to fold this. Oh, Secret C and pecan pie. Yep, you can do that one, Bruno. Bruno has a way of being able to do the most random colour combinations that I would never ever do and make it look good. Whereas if I did that, Bruno, it would look like an anaphylactic mess. So you do you, Bruno. Well done. But they are not colours I would ever pick. Yeah, so this is a new thing that Bruno and I have been doing. And next week, we're going to be working with a brand new set of products. And we just work with that one set all week. And we can highly recommend that to all of you. Like if you just pull out a set that you haven't worked with ever or stamped and you're like, oh, I haven't even used this one yet. You know, when you get the gilts and you're like, oh, why did I even buy that? I have no idea what to do with it. Just play with it. Like get it out. You know, you don't even have to copy what other people have done. Just sort of stamp, look at ways that you can use that image and then you'll get a much better idea. Next week, interestingly, we are doing is it that one? What date is it? Oh, it's the 19th here in Australia. We're doing Peaceful Garden Designer Series paper. That'll be exciting because it's a really pretty one. Much, much, much better in person than online, which is always the case, right? So Chantel asked why I score first. It could be made up, but I think it helps with the cutting. I find, particularly with the basic white, because it is, I think, a little bit thinner than the other colours. Like it doesn't have any dye in it, so it's a little bit different texture to the others. And I don't like the feeling on when I'm cutting. So I end up scoring first, and I just feel like it helps preserve the cutting tool a bit longer. And I like the feel of it better because it's got like something to like groove to go into. Yeah. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Now, these layers here, if you've got my card templates, let me pull out these layers for you. Layer upon layer. So we've got Calypso Coral is the base. Because both Calypso Coral and Gorgeous Grape, they're the same size, but they're just cut differently. So if you don't have my card templates, these are basically a real life sketch. So you can just yeah, see for yourself what sketch or what size you would like to use. Then the basic white, I've done the Poppy Parade. This size here of the Pretty in Pink, not to confuse you, but I've done that in Mellow Mambo. So don't look at the colour. The colours I've just used as a distinguisher for different layers. But what they are is actually these are the measurements. And on your card templates, you would have your measurement with your name of your, and you don't have to have it in the colour. Just name that layer, Mellow Mambo. It could all be the same colour. I had them all, the old mint macaron when that was around. It was all the one. So that's that layer. And then the next layer that I want to do is the, let's find it here. I think I'm going to do the Daffodil Delight. So it's a little bit, like it's going to give a bit of a border, but I feel like that will be a nice layer there. So then you just have your measurement. You're like, yeah, I do like that layer. I like how it looks because I love the visual. So that's why I love having the card templates. But they're also they translate for you. So they help you to work out other countries' sizes. So let's have a look at this. So we've got some nice layers happening here. And I think that looks really, really pretty. Now, what we can do is instead of layering on top of our stamping with a sentiment like what we looked at in the picture, because we've got this here, so we're going to put this here and that's going to be the sentiment and have things come out. So what we could do is we'll still stamp the whole way, and we could change our mind and decide we're going to do some layering and have a sentiment over the top of like what we cut out. So we'll have a little play of the stamping and we'll see what we like. And this is a great prototype for you because this idea of having the background pieces and then just stamping with one image, it's really simple. It's so like helps your brain to not overthink things. You can hear how tired I am today. And I'm like, you know what? I want to keep things nice and easy and simple. And this is the best thing to do when you're feeling like, oh, I know I want to craft. I know I want to get in my craft room. But I'm just, you know how we say, oh, I've lost my mojo. In Australia, I lost my mojo. That's what we say. Now, I want my Pierce mat because it does actually help quite a lot with this set. And we also want some scratch paper. Okay. So we're going to do that. And I'll just get Bruno to bring in a beveragino for me. Should I have coffee or tea today? I think I might have tea. Okay. So I think we'll start with, what am I feeling? I feel like dark and then light. Anyway, we'll have a look. We can turn it upside down if we don't like it. Yes, I love a thin border. Tiny little border. Okay. So this die is really, really smart. I mean, this stamp, because the way that they've designed it, and Stampin' Up is so smart, it means that you can keep sort of twisting it and interlocking without it sort of staying in the same pattern. So see how here I've just turned it all the way around, and then it means I can interlock it, but it's got like different patterns happening. So Stampin' Up have been really, really clever with this stamp. It's one of my favorite stamps. Isn't it weird? Like just a standalone weird stamp. It's just its own little entity. And I'm absolutely in love with it. because it enables me to do really cool, fun things with it. So I can just sort of turn around here and, just estimate what's going to be the easiest thing to come in the next time. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't match up, or, just play around, keep twisting. And you just sort of find a little spot that you're happy with. And then in here, just as long as it doesn't overlap, like that's the key aspect to it. And you also just want to keep in mind, we don't want to go too high above. You want to try and keep it as even as you can. But even then, it's not going to be weird if you have this piece here and then you start stamping around it with a different color. It's just, really fun to do that. So, and what we can do, so that one can fit kind of in there. But I think what we'll do, we'll go up higher here. And then come in here. So it's just, really, really interesting, this set. And then if you're left with a little piece in here, you can come in on the side. So you could even just come in with these dots here and just stamp like a lone. If you're sort of in the middle somewhere, just mask it. Like you can put a bit of tape over the top and then just come in with the bits that you're missing, or you could just leave it. Like, totally up to you how you design your little adventure. But these bits here, I think will go in here. But it's actually quite fun to sort of go, ooh, how is this going to end up? But you do want to try and start lower and then come in higher. You don't want to go too high, because then you'll end up with little pockets of no stamping. Where are we here? Oh, I think we can go. Just want to go in here a little bit first. Yes, that looks good. Yeah, it's really fun. And so even though it's just a simple set, it's just like, yay, so nice. Really lovely. Now, I just want to do, because I think Bruno's busy doing something out there, so I'm going to ping him, because I'm craving my coffee. Now that I've put it in my head, I'm like, I really need coffee now. Let's go like that. Ha! I just sent a message. Do you mind if I get a water and a coffee, please?
Oh, you asked for tea.
Did I ask for tea?
Yeah.
Oh.
But anyway.
I'll have a coffee. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's hilarious. I'm that tired, I don't even know what I asked for. And then I'm like, yes, I do want coffee. My life depends on it. Oh, that looks absolutely gorgeous. So now we will do a little bit of a clean of this. Without, I wet this, everyone. Yay! I'm allowed to change my mind, Megan. I'm a woman. It's my prerogative to change my mind. Oh, it's a bit wet just from the chamois. Just make sure that you do that. Stamp it off. He is very good. But he also knows, I said to him last week, when I'm on my live, can you please be there for me instantly? I don't think it's too much to ask. I know there's a lot of men that wouldn't put up with that. But, us women work very hard, and I don't think we're being demanding. It's like, no, I was up late because of, things we were doing together. We do a lot of things together, which is lovely. But yeah, I think the world gives men too much medals for doing things that, really, it's just what we would do for them. Right? I would totally just go, yeah, sure, I'll get it for you instantly. A man gets it. It's like, wow, he's so amazing. No, he's really not. Like, what would we do for them? It's not a big thing. I think more young men need to learn how to do these sort of things. We had friends over and he was doing the dishes after dinner. I'd cooked a massive meal, homemade pasta and all these things, and worked really hard for an entire week getting everything ready. And then he was doing some of the dishes. Like, I'd already done most of them, but he was doing some of them. And I could see everyone going, oh my goodness, he's doing the dishes. Hi.
Hi.
And I was like, why is this an unusual thing? They're all calling me Princess Kylie because you're serving me.
I heard you ranting about me.
I wasn't ranting about you.
I was my computer because you asked me to make you a cup of tea.
You just have to reply, please.
I did.
Did you?
On the screen.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh. Yes. We're a good team. Because I said that, it's good if you have a team, particularly these days, because a lot of women work and they do a lot of things like around the house. It's not, you can't just be doing everything like on your own. I know a lot of women do, but it's like, oh my goodness, I wouldn't be able to get half the things done that I can do. Like, we were visiting friends in hospital that aren't well with cancer yesterday. I did some cooking for some people whose child's in hospital. Like, there's a lot of things that we're doing, like, behind the scenes that aren't work. A lot of voluntary work as well. And there's just no way that we could get those things sort of done if we didn't support each other and help each other. So it's really special. But I do appreciate him. When I decide I need something, it's like I can get very impatient, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I need it now. Because I leave it too long and then I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm dying, I need water instantly. When you get a frog in your throat and then you're trying to talk and it's like, I'm actually not able to talk anymore, but I'm going to just find a way to do it. And I kind of need water right now. But yes, I said to him last week, I just have to be more organised and make sure that there's water in the room so that then I don't have to ask again, and then it doesn't need to be a drama. Because, I don't know why it needs to be a drama. Just, get the water. Just do it. Oh, I do all the time. Tell him, good job. Trust me, he's very appreciated. I think I told him 3 times yesterday all the different things he'd done that was very good. Yes. So I do appreciate him. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm snappy. I just get frustrated when I'm like, oh, I didn't get that. And I said I was going to have water in the room and I don't have it. I'm frustrated with myself that I don't have it here and I want to just go get it myself. But now I have to ask. And, I'm a typical person who hates asking for help. It's just the way I roll. I'm like, oh, I hate depending on people. I hate being stuck in a position where I have to ask for help. So I'd rather just get up and do it myself. But when I'm doing the videos, it's like, oh, I'm actually dependent on asking, which you all know it. It's sometimes that can be like, oh no, I have to ask. So we've got Yes, I know exactly which one we're doing. Pecan. I'm doing another layer behind here. Look how good this is going to look. Oh, look at that layer. So let's do that. Yeah, I'm going to just make sure I fill it up every week. It will work out great. And then have like a I could even have a coffee machine back here and again. Wouldn't that be cool? I did love having my coffee machine in here. It was awesome. Oh my goodness, that looks so gorgeous. Look at that, so simple. Ah, love it. Yes, yes, yes. Now, I think if I do something like that. But the sentiment I think we'll do is... No, I'm not putting any brown in. So, Chantel, I'll have to make sure that you've got the card templates. Yeah, it's to work out the sizing. And it just helps you to, yeah, see the layers. The card templates are amazing. So if we do Thinking of You, I think that one there. What's that one? I'm not very good at reading backwards. Is it that one? Yes. Awesomeness. So if we're doing that one there, I think I might do the next one, next size down. But we could actually, yes, that would be really nice. And we could even do another layer. And whether we do the next layer a different color, or we could... No, I commented on that, Charlotte. I did see Chantel's message. Thank you, though. Thanks for covering that. Yeah, I mentioned how it just feels nicer on the blade. So I think we're going to do both of them, but we could bring in like a solid color. So what I'll do for now is, I think if we cut them both, and then we'll either got a frog in my throat today. Yeah, I'm sure I confused lots of people with the card templates. I was going to name them numbers right at the beginning. Everyone was like, oh my goodness, the colors are really confusing me. But I think it's worked out quite well having the colors, because it's like you're always adding numbers in between. No, all good. Thank you, Charlotte, for catching it. You're a very good support to us. We appreciate it. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do something like that. But whether I'm just trying to think of what it will cut. So it will cut like a layer through there. You'll have this layer and then that one behind. So there's going to be like a small piece in between. Yeah, I think that will be very interesting. But what we'll do first, rather than cut both, because you know how you can't go back. You can always go forward. I can always add another one, another cut in. So I'm going to run that through. Sorry, I haven't paused. I'm just quickly messaging. Now, so if we do this, that, yeah, that's what I think, doing the strawberry in like the next size up. So let's have a look at that. And then we'll do the strawberry slush. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, I think this is going to look great. Oh, that looks amazing. And then if we stamp, do we want this colour or maybe the pretty in pink? We'll do that one as well, and then we can decide, because we're allowed to choose. Because I think I'd really like the strawberry slush to be the sentiment. Can you believe this is the branching out dies? It's so crazy, hey? That one's the inner one. That one's the outer one. Good. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so which one would you prefer? The pretty in pink or the strawberry slush? Looks great. So what I'm going to do, I know some of you wanted to see these, so if we do them in, we'll do a mix of both, the strawberry slush and the can we get the whole way across? We can, yay. Strawberry, strawberry. Strawberry, I think the strawberry's winning. Oh, wow. Yes, I did think of that, Karen. I thought a bit of half and half might be a good idea too. We can give that a try because it would look, well, we can't really sort of see it here, but it could be something like that if we did half where it's, and we could even do so that it's like the opposite. So a reverse. Oh, Chantel, look at that. Great minds. Hello, Helen Mead. Good to see you. So it will be cut across so that you can have that top section. But yeah, I don't mind the look of that. But the thing is that could be good if we do the strawberry, we could then use these beautiful accents like behind, which would look really nice. So we'll have a look at those as well. We'll bring in the whole thing. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. We'll do a few of these. Come here, little one. Okay. Okay, now we'll do the other ones. Yes, yes. And I might even actually have a look and see whether the little branches, what they'll look like. Because we could use just a bit of the, like we don't have to use the whole branch. It could be more like a accent piece. Don't you love our Take Your Pick tools? They're just so good. I wouldn't be able to craft without them now because I'm just so used to having them. So this is the branch that I'm talking about. Boy, stuck down very well. There we go. So I'll just cut that out and we'll just have a look at whether there's a place for it. Hey, that looks cool. Look at it on the card. So I'll do another one of those. We got another piece of, don't think that'll fit in there, no. I'll get another strawberry. I think I've got a spare piece here. when I'm looking in the container, I'm like always finding it difficult to see the difference between melon, mango, and strawberry. See, that's a melon. So I'll bring it over with me. That way I can tell. Come with me, little one, so I can work out which one is strawberry. Don't think I have any here. No scrappy strawberry. That'd be a first. Surely there's some in the container here. Actually, I think I haven't inserted all the in colour scraps yet. I've been that slack. Oh. And I actually have to go through and see if there's any bits of retired ones as well, because that has been known to happen. Do you find all like the tidy of things, like say retired stamps and things like that, is difficult for you? Because I find that, like, I'm glad I've got Bruno because he helps me so much with all of that, but I find it so overwhelming to keep like on top of like what am I using, what am I not using. I think it's like probably one of the best things that Bruno and I have done lately is to have a note section and just pop on there what we're going to use for the next week. So that could be an idea if you struggle with it as well. And maybe just do a little bit of a check and go, what have I not used lately? Yeah, we'll do some of the pretty in pink too. Oh yes, I was going to do it in the other colour, wasn't I? Let's do some of that. Thank you. Thank you, Nicole, for that reminder. Public service announcement. Do 2 of these. Oh, that's nice. You're looking at the intro. Because this is your first one, isn't it, Chantal? The first online stamping retreat you've done. There we go. Oh, that looks so beautiful. And this would be really good using it as a mask too, and doing sponging. Like if you use the stamp, because the stamp actually like matches it really well, and then you could do some masking behind. And that would look so good. It's a very, very versatile set, this one. I think so many people look at it and go, you know, straight away they think, you know, garden green, wilderness, like you think, yeah, all your darker colours. And you think, yeah, maybe like a desert scene or something like that. But it's just so good that you can make it something fun and modern and funky. Like, it's good having a versatile set. Okay, let's play with this now. So I'm also going to stamp our sentiment. Is this big enough for us to stamp on? No, we need a bigger one. Good thing we have one here to stamp on. We'll use you, little one. I'll get my Stampin' Pear mat. and emboss. And I've got my new open one too. Oh, a drop shadow with the 2 pinks. That could be very nice. We'll have a look at what that looks like. Yay. And yes, I agree, Karen. She's going to love it. I'm so happy with the projects that we've come up with this time. Every time I think, oh no, how am I going to come up with something new next time? And then I'm like, I think these are my favourite I've ever done. But I think that every time. Beautiful. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Oh, love it. Now, I definitely want to make it, like, do a die cut of this. Normally I would cut out, but I feel like there's a die here that's going to speak to us. Oh, I think I've found the one that's going to speak to me. I think this one's still available too. Unbounded Love. Is that still available? Let's look it up just in case. Because I feel like this is an oldie, but it's one of those ones that's a must-have in the collection. So I'm just going to go for a little shoppy shop. So if you come over to the Stampin' Up shopping page, you can get to this by going kyliebertucci.com and then just click on our shop now section. I'll just show you how to do that. So if we go to our blog here, and we've got lots and lots of content on here, so come and check it out. Lots of great ideas. Oh, how interesting that that's there. So it's sitting on the front cover. That's hilarious. It's so random what the top ones here are. So if you go shop, click on there, and then that will open up. If you live in Australia, you can shop with us. We've had probably 3 or 4 new people shop with us this month, so that's been really exciting. And big thanks to all of you that have ordered with us. Remember that you get an amazing customer card of the month, which I have been busily finishing up. I've got a few more to do today. I've got all the labels here ready to go. Oh, Breno took them for me. Thank you, Breno Bertucci. He's onto it. But I've got a frog here. Hello. Me. Needs to come out, jump out. But I'll show you what I've got here. Actually, I should be able to show you on the on my blog page. So the customer cards of the month are, let's see if I've got them here. There they are. Yay! So if you place an order with us, you'll get the Painted Pear's video class bundle as a gift, as well as one of these gorgeous cards here. So we've had quite a few, I think 4 people that are new to ordering with us, and I think that this card definitely has something to do with that, which I understand. So thank you so much for ordering with us. We really appreciate that. For those of you that aren't in Australia, you can purchase this video class bundle anywhere in the world. There's no restrictions, and this has 12 amazing designs. You only pay $22 Australian, which is less than $2 a class. $2 a class? Less than $2 a class. It's just so affordable. And you'll have lots of amazing designs. Mine's a fun fold card that I know you're going to use over and over again. I actually did a Zoom with our team, I think it was this month, earlier in the month, and we used this tutorial bundle, the video class, to do some crafting together. This one here of mine. So we made this one together, and it's a really great, super simple, fun fold. So yeah, if you want to have a look, and that you can use with literally anything you got on hand. You could use that with any paper. You don't have to have the Painted Pears for this class to be like beneficial for you. You'll learn a lot of techniques, a lot of different ideas, some fun folds, and 3D projects even. So definitely go and check them out, and you can see how underneath how many we've done. So just think about collecting the set. We have one every month. So have a look. Even some of these ones that are retired products, like there's so many great ideas for like masculine, or there's stamp sets that come out that are similar to a stamp set, and you can use these ideas to help you make the most of your stamp set. So definitely check that out. Now if we go over here and we look for the Unbounded Love, just to make sure. Yes, they are last chance. So just keep that in mind. This frog is not going away. Hang on, I'm going to have to pause sound because you don't want to hear this. Oh, hello. We'll go back there. Okay, I've returned. So I don't think I'll use Unbounded Love because it's going to be last chance. So sad. Goodbye, my little one. But I thought this one here would be really perfect for it. So just check, because we're right in that in-between bit. And I thought, I don't want to use something that, isn't going to stay around for a while. Because usually when I use something that is going, everyone asks for it after it's gone. They're all like, what's that set? And I'm like, no! Why did I use you? So I think there might be one other new one. Oh, yes, this may work. Although I think it's a little bit too big, and I think that one's a bit too small. So we might have to do some fussy cutting after all, because that one there, it's a cute one though. I like that. And these ones I just think are too big because it'll cover too much of the... Oh, this one here might work. Oh, I think we've found it, everyone. Hello, traditional labels, and these are brand new. Yep, that looks really good, and that's going to go really nicely with our design. Don't you love it when that happens? Yes, it's just good. Just take your time, look around, see what you've got on hand. I'll use my mini for this. Come here, little one. Yeah, that looks great. And I will get the tape. Oh yeah, I've got some washi here that I can use. Just if it's something that's like really, really close like this, I don't want it to move. So it's worth putting a bit of tape on there. Come here, little washi. It's splitting. Oh yeah, there we go. So make sure it's lined up as much as you can. good. And as I mentioned previously, just make sure that you're using number 3, not the white one, number 1. I know it says to use number 1, but yeah, I've always just found, for my mini anyway, it's been better to use number 3. Yes, look how cute that is. Oh, love it. So yeah, check out those new dies. They're brand new, so go and have a look if you haven't got these. These are just as important as your branching out dies if you haven't got those. And just remember, like, if you are spending over $169 here in Australia, you are much better off joining. And the reason why is, you know, you could just spend $169 or close to, or you could join and spend $169, but you get to choose $235 worth of product and free postage. So you're getting $66 of product for free and free postage, which is usually around, I think, $12 or something like that for that amount of product. Beveragino, so good. So yeah, definitely look at that joining offer. It's always on. Every now and then Stampin' Up have specials, but yeah, it's a no-brainer. And even if a special comes up, well, someone might join with you. Don't sort of hold back, but just check, you know, if you're just not sure, just ask and we can tell you whether we know of any specials or anything coming up. Because yeah, there's always something happening with Stampin' Up. So I'm just going to stick all these down to start with, and then we can do this sort of layering with everything on this bit here, just so that we're in a little bit of a, we've got our little process happening. So I like to use the Tombow glue, although I have been known to not put the lid back on and then it does get a little bit claggy. So that's where your amazing Take Your Pick tool comes in. This is a brand new one, this one. Well, it's only been around a little while, but not brand new. But I call this my green glue picker. And it's the best. Just make sure that now you've done that, that you straight away, and this is for me really, but you know, we can all, I'm sure some of you are like me. I'm telling myself, Kylie, wipe it as soon as you're done, because otherwise the next time I go to use this, I'll be like, oh, you didn't wipe off the glue and now it's annoying. And we also have to make sure that I close the lid to the wet ones, because I'm also known to not close that, and then all the wet ones go dry. Yay! It's the small things in life that make a big difference to our joy. Okay. Isn't that tool the best? So yeah, if you're like me and you're sort of constantly forgetting to pop your lid on or it gets blocked, then that smaller tool is really, really good. I don't know which one it came with. It's got the hook, and there was, I think there was something else. Maybe it was, yeah, it must have been the blade actually. And I have 3 of them. And I can highly recommend having 3, because then I don't have to take my pick, even though it's a Take Your Pick tool. I have everything that I need at all times ready to go. And it's so, look, I just love them. It's really good to have all of them on hand, because I use every single side of that. And I've used I've got other sides, like that one has the hook, but I've got every side that I want available. Sometimes maybe I like this one better than this one, but it's very rare. So it's rare enough that I can just leave it like this. And yeah, I've found that really good for me personally. Now, this one and this one will stick down. And I love the green glue because it enables me to do a little shimmy shimmy and line everything up. Make sure that everything's good. Oh, look at that. So I think we'll do that one. We could do that one risen as well as the next one. That would look quite nice, wouldn't it? Because I think there's enough of a border behind there to actually lift that one up, just to add a little bit of, you know, something exciting. So I put my dimensionals in my cases. These cases are fantastic as well for if you do love it, chop it, and you chop your paper down like 4x6 or the Poppy Parade size. You can fit an entire 12x12 pack in one of these small ones. For some reason, people thought you could only fit it in the wood mount cases, but that is not true. You can fit it in this. It's a little bit squishy, like, you know, you can feel it sort of bulging a bit, but it does close, and that's a fantastic way to store your paper. I would still be doing it, but I like to, you know, show people how I chop in my videos. I was like chopping it all ahead of time, and then yeah, everyone was missing out on watching me chop. Why, hello there.
Hi.
What's happening?
Can I show this amazing card that
Yes.
we received?
Oh, I'd love that.
So
let's have a look here, everyone.
The person who sent it to us, or handed it to us,
oh yes,
is on live.
Yes, I was hoping you'd show this. I did think about.
So check this out, people. I'll just have something to cover the message.
Nice.
So this is the cover. And are you ready? Are you ready? Prepare for your mind to be blown.
What?
What?
How cool is that mechanism?
She showed me how to the inspiration video, so we might have to make one of these.
That.
So thank you so much, Chantal.
And I love that idea. It's a really great way.
Like it
good
moves.
Masculine card
Look
too.
at that. It moves.
It's very cool. Thank you for showing that.
No problem. Isn't Kylie doing awesome, everybody?
Oh, thank you, Bruno. So I think I'll stick that down there. Yes.
I think you secretly love pink. In fact, I don't think it's a secret anymore.
Is it official now?
It's official. Do you need any more coffee or water?
I'm all good, thank you. Thanks, my love. You're a legend. Thank you for your patience with your crazy life. Cray. Now, this background here would also be very nice. Like if you wanted sort of a muted dotties behind, then that would be really nice. But there's not quite enough of a gap to do that. But that's another good idea. Now, this is a little contraption that Megan Lecornu gave me. If you want to find out where Megan got it, you can contact her. But I like to... Oh, that one didn't come off right. But I like to stab them with my tool. I think the other one is actually better for the stabbing because it seems to stay on better. But anyway, I think it's just getting into a rhythm with it. Oh yeah, that's better. And then I go like that, bing, straight in the bin. And then I just pull it. It sort of suctions to the desk, and then I just use my nails to lift it up. That's a little cool tool as well. And what are we going to do? That way or that way? I think I like the ombre, the dark down. And is it the, yes, that's the right opening. It's always good to check, everyone. Perfectamundo. Now, we can do two things here. We could swap our... Oh, yes, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm not even going to ask for your opinion. But, yes, I'm going to swap the ombre. How good does that look? And then we're going to do this. We're going to have that there. Now, we could do this raised and then have this behind and then have our pieces. But we could do this raised as well because a lot of the cards that we do, and it's totally up to you, but a lot of the cards that we give to people are actually in person. So yeah, I'm gonna do both because sometimes people don't like to raise too many layers because they're having to post it and it gets expensive. So There we go. Put that on there. And then we'll raise this back area, and then we'll do some layering, layer upon layer. What's that piece there? Don't know where that came from. Looks like an old piece of the Glooby dimensional tool. I don't know what the actual technical term for that tool is. The Glooby tool. See that stuff on there? That's the Glooby tool. I think it was some of that. It was probably on the desk somewhere. Good. And I've popped that straight back in its clear case. So yeah, the clear cases are another great additional tool. I'm just giving you some things to put on your list in case you're like, I really want to go shopping, but I don't know what to get. I just grabbed those. I think it was easier than fighting this time. Okay. Yes. Love it. Done. Sold. This one we're going to do higher, but we're going to have some really cool things sitting behind here. So we've got these. I actually really like the idea of what Charlotte said before. I mean, Chantal, doing like layers, and this could be a really great opportunity with these to layer, or even behind here it would have looked really great to have like a shadow piece of the Pretty in Pink. So you could totally do that if you wanted to. But yeah, go to town, have fun, do some cool little techniques here with this. This one here is just so pretty, and I think if you do behind, I really like that layering. So you could do that just on one corner, and then the other side could be more like, ooh, even like layered like that looks really nice, doesn't it? You could do something like that rather than having it the usual. Love it, stab it. That looks really nice. How good do these match the dots? Oh my goodness. It's like it's from the same set. Hi.
Hiya.
Oh, that looks nice. Hi.
Do you have any more?
Oh, yes, good. Can I show everyone the customer cards? Here they are. There's some more in the customer drawer there that are almost done. Yep. That just need the pairs, and the sentiments are done too.
Great.
So yeah. Do we need some more?
Yep.
Ah, how exciting. See how popular they've been? Amazing. And they go like that.
Is that
You had to see it IRL. Isn't it the coolest card? So yes, if you'd like one of these cards this month, place an order. I know, there's more. I saw those the other day. I'm sure we can use them somehow. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Cardly. So what do you think of this placement? The one thing I'm concerned about with these, Bruno, if you have a look at this, it's very like it disappears with the dots. I do like this here, but these ones, like I want them to sort of be a bit more standalone, but I feel like with the background,
I think just put it inside.
Yeah, maybe. But I do like that.
Could you wrap it around? Is that stuck down, that one there?
No.
No, I mean, is this one stuck down?
Yes.
Yep. It could be like ribbon and wrapped around the sentiment piece.
Maybe if we do something like that, like I can cut it. It's not got to go all the way across, just to this bit here.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah. I'm so annoyed about this.
I know. Fredo just found a whole pack of, he did all these cards for our team, and there was like majority of the work was already done there. I'm sure we'll use them for something though. I can put some together, because they're always good to have cards on hand, whereas we use so many of them. Ooh, that's so pretty. But yeah, I think just the one. Sponge them maybe. Oh yeah, true. You could make them pop, couldn't it? But I feel like less is more with this card. It's like I don't think it needs a lot more extra. Because like the dots are actually fighting the other dots. It's like they're like, I don't belong here. I'm already here. Don't get in my way. And then these ones, like even though this has got a dark shadow behind, it still is kind of, oh, that's actually not too bad. But yeah, I think they're actually happy without. The only thing I can think of is maybe down here in the, yeah, see, I think that's the way to go. If you're going to do it, you need to do it on the lighter colour. That's why this looks good down here. But I wouldn't normally just put them on the one side or on that side. So that would be a good note to self. I would put the lighter down the bottom at the back, and then you could have the lighter up the top, and then that would mean you could have this sitting up the top, because this would be lighter dots, and that would actually, yeah, that would actually look quite good. That doesn't look so bad at the bottom here though. We could work with this. I just would cut that down a little bit. Let's have a look at this as well. Yeah, it doesn't really put another one of the pine branches at the bottom. Yeah. We'll have a look at the layering one. I mean, this is the best way to find out what it looks like. Just play around. Oh, I do like that down the bottom there. But I think I would cut it down. I'd cut that stem up there. And I feel like it needs to be more sort of like that. And then we'll cut those, or maybe just put like a little one there. Oh, that actually looks quite nice. It needs white spring. Yes, that's true. Yes, maybe we'll do white. Actually, that's a great idea. We'll have a play with the basic white and see what it looks like. Because all of these we can pop inside. None of it's going to be wasted. But I do really like I'm gravitating to that. It's very pretty, isn't it? But that would be nice instead of using a ribbon. Just in this section here. Very pretty. That's the only one I've looked at and gone, yeah, I could do that. I really like that. It's got a bit of basic white here. Let's see what this looks like cut out in this. I love all of your suggestions. Thank you so much, everyone. You help me so much with creativity. And it's great because I'm hoping that it inspires you to think of ideas and think of what you can do with your card making. And I love that we can do these free live videos for you, because the idea is to inspire you to go, go have fun. Go play with your craft supplies. Last week we actually, when we were doing our live video for our members, which I'll do next, straight after this, we did a tidy together after we did our crafting, and it was so good. Like really, really good to just spend that time together, all doing a tidy. And I think sometimes we just need someone to support us. You know, sometimes the craft room gets a bit crazy. How many of you struggle with keeping your craft room clean? So I think I'll do a couple of live videos that are free. But every week we kind of do that together as members. Like if you struggle keeping on top of, you know, the weekly cleanup of the craft room, or maybe it's got to the point where you don't even go into your craft room at all. Like, are any of you in that situation? Like maybe you've got some orders that have come through that you haven't even unboxed. And that happens. Like there's no shame in that. I know that there's a lot of people that they love the shop. You know, Bruno and I were talking about it the other night, how we can get addicted to the shopping and then we don't necessarily use what we have on hand. And we love helping with that. Like that's our number one thing. There's a lot of marketing out there that is like buy more, buy more, buy more. But we're really, really mindful that our message that we want to give you all is not to buy more, but to have the tools that you need to use what you have more. So, you know, little things like, you know, having these right tools. Like when I say, oh, I love the Take Your Pick tool, I love my stamp case, it's because we want to help you be organized. You know, we want to help you to use the items that you have to help you organize your room better. So, yeah, if you need any support with that, we'll definitely do some videos on organization and, you know, even just body doubling, we call it, where we help each other to clean. Yeah. Long piece at the bottom. Ooh, and then put 2 of the pinks. There's so many different things we can do, isn't there, Hope Renee? So good. I love it. Suggestions for what I really want to go shopping, but I don't know what to get. I love it. Wow, Nikki, so good to see you on here, my friend. 3:35 a.m. She's gorgeous. Very special. This channel is so special. We're all friends here, okay? Don't ever feel judged. And if I ever make you feel that way, I'm very sorry. I know some have messaged me sometimes and I'm like, oh, sorry. I've said something that, you know, just struck a chord, made some people feel bad. And I don't ever want to make you feel bad in any way for anything that you're doing. The idea is to support each other and understand that we've all got a lot of stress on our plate these days. So anything that we can help you with, we really, really want to support you creatively, but also, you know, practically. We need practical support. I know I do. I struggle with sometimes day-to-day things. So, yeah, sometimes just having someone to support you with those things that you might feel is a bit boring or things you're avoiding. Hi there.
Hi. Is the pear paper in here?
Compare the pear.
Okay, there's one. And what's the pear called?
Painterly pears, or it'll be something P. Painted pears.
Perfectly pear.
Perfectly pear. Of course, it's perfectly pears. Yeah. So even with the white, I'm not sold. What do you think, Bruno? No, I feel like it's still too busy. But we've tried. We've given it a red hot go. And even this one down the bottom here, I feel like it would still be good in this colour. I think that's the only thing I'm going to add.
Great.
Ta-da! And the rest we can just play around with inside. I know it's simples, but yeah, I really like it. We could possibly add like this white border behind, but I really like this. I think there's a lot of potential to do like a a long sentiment, like a landscape one, you know, if you look at it this way, and you could easily just turn this on the side, and then you could have something like this on either side. You know, maybe just keep this back one plain. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's so true, Chantel. But we do. Sometimes we say something, we're like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to hurt you. So I apologize in advance if I've ever said something that makes you feel judged, or that's definitely never my intention, because, yeah, we're all trying to cope with this crazy world together, hey? Oh, I would even keep it exact like that. How pretty is that way? It just changes it, like completely different, hey? So pretty. So yeah, there's some idea. I'm just showing you this not to give you lots of, you know, different, too much confusion. And this could be actually a way to use this side too. Sometimes you can just, you know, just rotate, turn it around so that you can use the side that you want to use. I love it. Chop it. Oh, I'm so glad, Sally. I know that's why you're on my channel, because you all resonate with my craziness. But it's just, yeah, it's normality. I think there's some people in this world that naturally, and you know, I get jealous of them. I'm like, oh, it'd be so good if I could be so organized and, you know, always have it together. But it's not actually who I am, and that's why you're all here on my channel. If you didn't like that, or if you didn't resonate with it, you wouldn't be here. So I'm really grateful for all of your friendships, your support, your kindness, and the way that you treat others, because I just know that you're kind people, that you love people, that you want to do the right thing, and also that you probably get misunderstood at times too. So I understand all of that. It's not easy when you are very emotional too, like an empath, and you feel other people's feelings. You know, you feel for people, you want to help them. And sometimes, yeah, people are like, I didn't ask for your unsolicited help. I never asked for your opinion in this situation. But yeah, there you go. So that's going to give you some ideas as well. But I love, love, love this. I think it just looks so good. And I'll just test this one more time with that color. No, that just disappears. So we'll definitely just do this one, I think. And I don't think it actually added anything having the basic white there. I think it's just happy, just the strawberry slush on its own. Look at that. Beautiful. So let's do that. Nice and simple. And what I'm going to do, I think I'll go to the edge of the strawberry slush border, mainly just because it'll just sort of hide that behind there a bit. If I do it to the white, it might be a bit too obvious. But yeah, I like that idea of popping it just there. So this is a really cool die, this one. I think, yeah, there's going to be a lot of cool suggestions that you could do with that. And like, look at this here. Honestly, if you just got all of these pieces here, like, you know, thinking outside the box, but just get all of these pieces, just stick them down. Like, this is a piece of pretty pink, and you just like got some adhesive, and, you know, the adhesive tape, and then you just went to town just doing all these pieces, stick them all down. You know, obviously not, well, even the pretty and pink on pretty and pink would look gorgeous. Like if you just did a whole heap of dies, just all strewn across here in different ways, and then stuck that down, cut around the edge, like, gorgeous. Like, look at that design there. And then that itself, like if you cut all of that down, stick it all down, that there could be like the piece here in the middle where you put your sentiment. Like, imagine that. You could even leave some of these leaves sort of sticking out, but even something simple like that, how cool is that? Even if you just took that long one away and just did two sides of that. Like, yeah, have some fun with the dies too. Like, stick them all down, have a play. I think Megan was talking about sponging, so you can even do some sponging in the background before you stick it down. Oh, Tess, you're such a darling. Meow. You're amazing. There's a pear character dancing under the rain of confetti and taking his hat off to you and saying, "You're amazing. You're amazing, Tess. Thank you. You're such a darling." Yep. But yeah, so this is just a really, like, I'm just trying to think of lots of different ways that you can use this bundle. And that's just something that came to me as well. But if you wanted to make this masculine, like I would, take away all these sort of dotty ones there and just use these ones. And you could go for, some Secret C and use some of the white. So if you look at Secret C with the white, and this can be with any dyes. Like I want you to think outside the box here. But if you had like a masculine card and you've got all of these branches like coming in, like so, and you did, that background, like it just would look so hot on there, right? Really cool. And then you could have that. And this is a great way of getting a technique that you look at and go, oh my goodness, how'd they get a dark background with, the white on there? So this would be really nice masculine card that you could do. You could do it on the garden green. You can even sponge some of these, like really cool ideas that you can do with this. So am I getting your creative mojo flowing? Do you like that? Yeah, really nice. Bronwyn's keen on the flowers only for the long. Yeah, I really, really love it along like that. It really looks good all that way. Absolutely, I agree. I think, let's have a little look here. Maybe if I think there's not enough of it to actually make an impact if we do it across there. Maybe if the different placement, maybe if we do it sort of, so it's sitting on. No, I think, let's have a little look here. Maybe we can do something like, no. So maybe you're right, Bronwyn. Maybe we could do without it and just have this. There is a nice, let's have a look for a ribbon. Just maybe something like this, like a ribbon across might be nice. We might have to just lift this, but, doing like a little bow. But the only thing is again, it's the same sort of like vibe where it, if it's shorter, I think it would definitely look like amazing landscape if you did it this way. And then had, your bow on that side and then your sentiment in the middle there like that. So yeah, just I just want to give you lots of different options so that you can go away. And if you are thinking about getting this set, you've got a lot of different ideas that you can play with. The other thing that I thought of with this set, which I think would be a lot of fun, and we'll finish this one in a moment, but while I'm like buzzing, what you can do is with these little ones and the branches here, you can actually create sort of like a wilderness scene, and it could be in, to use it in conjunction with something that's new, just to like sort of combo it. But there's one here, let me see if I can find it. It's in the new catalogue. You could possibly use it with this one. So there's the autumn trees, and then you could have like a little bit of that like wilderness sort of, vibe to it. But there was one that is like, the mountain ranges that Bruno does really well with. I might have to look in the catalogue for it. No. I'll see if I can. Yeah, I might look in the catalogue for it because it's not popping out to me at this stage. At this late stage. Let me see in here. And I've got my little images care of Stampin' Up in the corner, so that's good. So I'll just have a look in our cattle dog. That's the one that we're doing, the Peaceful Garden paper. That's what we're going to do next week. That's gorgeous, that paper. But there's like a landscape. Oh, is that it there? No. Oh, that one's just absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? I can't wait to play with that one. I don't know what week we're doing that one, but cannot wait. And if there's one that you really want to see, let us know. Yeah, there's those traditional labels. Look at those. Perfect. So yeah, if you haven't looked, if you don't have the, like we've had a few people ask for the mini catalogue because they don't have it. So if you don't have the latest catalogue, please let us know because we'd love to send you one. And just a disclaimer, because some will say, oh, you know, can you do more Christmas things? Just so that you know, we don't celebrate Christmas. And you're welcome to ask why. You can message us and ask us why. But just so you know, disclaimer, you're still welcome to purchase whatever you purchase because we don't send them from our home. They get sent directly from Stampin' Up. So whatever you want to purchase, you're more than welcome to do so. We're not here to tell you what to shop with. We just give you ideas of what we like. And that's cool because then we work with what we like. We get to show you what we like as well. I can't see it anywhere. I thought we had like a new landscape one. It might be an online exclusive actually. Look at these. Oh my goodness. This whole page here. I really, really want to play with that petal arrangements. Isn't that gorgeous? Are they proteas? And they look like, what were they called? We had them in Queensland. I cannot for the life of me think of the name of them. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it must be an online exclusive, the one that I'm thinking of. It's like a landscape style one. Bruno might be able to find it a bit later, but I think that would go perfectly with these little, like we could create like a little desert background thing. We'll just have a little look on here. Let's share screen. Maybe we can do, what would we search for, do you think? I think it's definitely a bundle. So maybe if we go bundles, stamp and die. So we could possibly see, we could fluke it and see it on this first page here. Do you think that could happen? I love looking at all this. It's so exciting. So many exciting ideas right here. Okay, so I think this is it here that I'm thinking of. Scenic Adventure. Yes. Yes, this is the one. So I don't know if that's a newbie. What does it say here? Does it tell you where it's from? I wish it would say like online exclusive or like, I think that's the only one that I'm like, oh, I wish I knew where it was from. Sometimes you can tell by the number. Like if this is 165, most of the catalogue is like, oh yeah, 165. So I think it could possibly be in the mini catalogue, but I've just sort of flipped past it a bit. Like missed it at the beginning maybe. Because these are, oh no, it looks like it's an online exclusive because these start, the number starts with 166. So there you go. That's a good gauge. Could be even in the annual for all I know. I'm like all over the shop at the moment. But I really like this. I think this one would be brilliant with that set. Yeah, doing a combo is really, really good. What else have we got here? I love all of these like boat, like the different background ones. Bruno's really good with those. Very nice. Yeah, I can't see any other scenic background, so it must be that one that I'm thinking of. Gorgeous. And look at that one too. That would be nice. Loveliest tree. You could stamp that and then sort of have a few little background bushes there. Yeah. So anyway, lots of ideas, lots of different products. And, you know, maybe you've got some of those products on hand and you're not sure, you know, how to use them or what to do with them. Hopefully this gives you some ideas. So I'll pop that on there. Pop that on there. And I think what we'll do is maybe, yeah, see, even with that, it's just not popping enough for me. And then that takes up too much room on there. So I think I might, the only thing you could possibly do if you wanted to use those items would be to like cover with a different colour that then enables you to have the plain background.
Oh, you
So
didn't
that's
see my comment.
I didn't.
It's the Lights of Aurora, guys.
Lights of Aurora. I did open them. Ah, yes.
So the other one was from a previous catalogue or something.
It must have been this one.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Ah, yes, because we saw that background there. And what's the stamp set look like? Do you mind getting that one for me? Oh, is it just sentiments? Like, yeah. Because I thought there might have been, like, I remember seeing a cloud. Oh, it was these clouds, actually. And I said to you, oh, they'd be really good.
Light and Wonder.
Yeah. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's really nice.
And that has the paper that is, like, bright and everything.
Yeah. Thank you. How hot does that look? Love that look.
Is that in Secret Sea?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you for feigning interest. You did that
Wasn't
so
that
well.
the colour that I suggested
Yes,
at the start?
but you did. What did you do? Pecan? Sea.
It
Secret
looked
Sea.
beautiful.
Yeah, it would have looked stunning.
Yeah.
And was it basic white? What was the other one that you said? You said pecan?
Pecan pie.
Yeah.
Secret Sea and strawberry slice.
Yeah, so that was the bit that you lost me.
Like, look at them. They go beautiful together.
Where's the pecan? There, let's do a bit of pecan. It's a very odd mix.
No, but it's because you've got the pretty in pink.
It's very interesting. But, you know, you would make it work. Like, props to you, Bruno. You would somehow make that work.
Look at it.
But I can't envisage that. If you said to me pecan, Secret Sea, and then like another, like early espresso or another neutral or even basic white, I'd be all for you. Yeah. And you're right, hey Brene. Yes, the Northern Lights one. Anyway, we digress. Let us stick this down. But yeah, it's been really fun, sort of, you know, just doing lots of just, you know, trying things out, testing things out, seeing what we like. So I'm hoping that you can run with this and make it your own. Like, come up with different ideas. If I'm doing it different to the way that you would do it, you know, just grab another die. It doesn't have to be this stamp set. Like I said, our whole idea is we don't want you buying more. We want you to use what you have on hand. And in order to use what you have on hand, you need to be able to have everything that you need to complete the card. So just sort of look, if you're not finishing your cards or you're not able to complete them, what are the tools that you need to have everything you need on hand? Like, is it having the right cardstock or having ink that matches your cardstock? Like, please be mindful when you're shopping that if you have a project in mind, that you know that you've got what you need to sort of complete that card. You know, do you have the colours in mind of what you want to use? Do you have the ink you need? Even something as simple as making sure that you have a good cutter. You know, do you have, you know, your trimmer? Are you buying dies but you don't have the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine? You know, sometimes we do things like that. And we're like, oh, why did I buy that? I don't even have like the thing that I need to get a card completed. yeah, the mini is great, but the mini you can't use it with everything. So just keeping those little things in mind when you're shopping, I think will give you a much greater opportunity to use what you have on hand when it comes. Yeah. So I'm just going to do a little bit of sponging around the outside with this, because why not? We've got it here. I've got my brushes here, and little things like that do make a big difference for me personally. I feel like I really love the look of sponging, and I enjoy it too. I like it to pop off the page. So you just do a little bit around the edge there, and you can use your daubers, but I've kind of just moved on to my brushes, to be honest. I just find them a little bit easier to work with. And you're just sponging around the outside there. And then what I can do is just sort of rub off and just come on in the middle. So it's still lighter than the outside, but we're just really making that sentiment pop. And again, just come in. Bruno sometimes, and it's a really, really great idea. I never would have thought of it. And it's, yeah, genius if you ask me. But Bruno will do things like, say for instance, if you wanted this to pop a little bit, and, maybe it could be something that we do here, but he will use like a color, like the color lifter, or, like the actual blend itself. Like if we get the strawberry, that one there. So if I go for the strawberry slush, but we'll do it in the dark, for instance. And so he will actually colour in, and you don't have to do the whole thing. You could just do like bits of it, like just the stem, or, just bits of the, and then to blend it, you could just use the colour lifter. But say we do all of it, just to give you an idea here. This is still the same colour, but you're just making it pop more, rather than sort of putting something behind. You're actually just creating a darker effect of that same dye. So you can see that, it's got more intensity than it had before. And then even behind, like I don't think the colour lifter will pull up this. I might just test it somewhere else, because that would be interesting to see if it can lift up colour. If we do this, and we do, where is our little dotties? There they are. So we'll do the darker. Do a few of them so we can compare like one to the other. And then we do, let's see, I don't think it will work with the, but if we do this, we'll see what it does, what the go is with, because it's watercolor, it may not do anything. So we'll just see. I don't think it will change it necessarily, because this is alcohol based and this is water based. But yeah, it's fun just playing with, like, that could have been something, yes, this is a way to make it like more opaque. But what possibly would be the best thing to do, if you knew you had one area in here, you could do this. And it doesn't have to be that whole inside bit, but just, stamping like this on the part that you're going to cut out. So you're just doing it like a stamping off. So, or the lighter colour. Yeah, so just a few different tips. But yeah, the colour lifter doesn't really do much. I just wanted to test it to see if it would do anything. But it does not. That would be amazing. But I do like that idea of sponging. I think that looks really hot. Can you see the difference on the camera? Look at that. I think that looks so good. Tiny little thing, but makes a big difference. But yeah, I definitely think this direction would be really hot too. So, good. Thank you all very much. Let's stick that down. And I think we'll just leave it plain after all of that. But we've, like, for me, I now have all these ideas of what I can do for other cards. You know, nothing that you play around with is going to be wasted. Like, don't get frustrated. Like, oh, I cut out all these dies and now I feel frustrated. Like, look at this. Look at this look here. I know 100% I'm going to make a card with these 3 colours. Like, hot, man. So hot. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so inspired. And it's just, you know, all of it was just because we were playing around with different colours, but it's taking my breath away. So that's going to be something we do on the members page. Even though I normally do something for next week, I think we need to play with those things. So if you want to join us for the next crafting session, you're more than welcome. You just have to join up to our members only page, and then you'll get to see the next card that I make. Oh, good. You can see the difference. And yes, you can do colour lifter straight on cardstock. Absolutely. There we go. I think in the middle there looks really nice. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Like, I know it's really plain, but remember, if you're the one that likes ribbon or, you know, extra embellishments, then maybe go landscape, and then you could use, like what Bronwyn said, you know, how it looks so nice with the longer piece all the way along. So I think, yeah, this card definitely lends itself to landscape, but I love it. And I'm all ready to go with it to be portrait. I mean, I could cut it down and, you know, played around with it, but I really love it. And I can just very quickly, now that I know I've got all these different ideas, you know, we can very quickly just whip up, you know, a landscape card doing this exact thing. And you've got all your layers. So remember, your layers were, what do we have here? Got them all available. So we had the Calypso Coral. If you don't have our card templates and you don't know what they are, please ask. But the card templates, you can purchase the tutorial here. Thanks again, Tess. You're such a darling. Card, I think it's that link there. No, I've forgotten what the card template link is. Has it been that long since I've shared it? It is a nudie. We have to put the inside in. Always hope. You know that I always have to have the inside. No, I can't think of the quick key. It has escaped my brain because, you know, my brain is on half cylinders today because I have quick keys. I have about probably 200 or 300 quick keys, and they're like text replacement. And if I don't use them often enough, I do very quickly forget them. I did have it. I just needed to add another P. I put card temp instead of card temp. I was in the right vicinity, but yeah. So that is the card templates. Go and grab them because they will give you these measurements, because everywhere in the world is different in what measurements they use. And we need the pecan as well. Do you love how I say pecan? Pecan, pecan. Where are you, little pecan? You were with me a moment ago with Bruno and I. Now you've gone for a little adventure somewhere else. Did you come over here? Is your adventure over here? No adventure over there. I think his adventure is that he's been he's part of an episode of Hoarders, and he's been covered in designer series paper. He's gone walkabout. I literally cannot see it. Come here, where are you? I know you were just here. I'm always like, it's going to show up. He'll show up. But yes, the pecan pie is behind the daffodil. That's the layer we're missing. Oh, just keep looking at that and going, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Yay, you can stop looking. I found it, everyone. There you go. Look at that. So there are our 5 layers. Look, it's a lot of layers, but man, look how good that looks. Gorgeous. And would you pick it as being part of the branching out bundle? I don't think so. So yeah, I would get the stamp set just for the dots and of course the sentiments. It's well worth it. Yeah. Under the Secret Seed piece with the white cut dies. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this color with the members. So if you're a member, you're going to come and see me make this amazing collage of amazingness. We're going to have some fun together. So there we go. Did I put the pecan behind? Yes, I did. So yeah, enjoy that. Definitely is a winner. But as I said, if this is, if you don't think you're going to use it, please don't get it. I want you to use what you buy. It's a really, really important thing for me. I feel like it's my responsibility to just put a public service announcement that I'm really, really happy that you enjoy shopping. But if you're one of those people that are struggling to use it, use your items, then, come and craft with us. Like, do crafting with us. Yes, the pecan. There it is. So online stamping retreat is a great way to craft with us. And we often will say over and over again, please you don't need to know what we're using, because we have done the online stamping retreat in a way to show you how to use what you have on hand. Like, all you have to do is just swap out the sentiments, swap out the stamp set. And what we end up doing is Lisa and Gina are exactly the same. They feel the same way as us, that we want you to feel that you can use whatever you have. The online stamping retreat isn't about making you go shopping. The idea of the online stamping retreat is to help you to use what you have. So this is it here. Hello. So good to see you all. So this is the session that we've got coming up, session 3. So please check it out, because you are going to absolutely love, love, love this event. We're coming up, just a couple of weeks' time. And thank you to all of those who have purchased Online Stamping Retreat. We are overwhelmed. Thank you so much for the support, for all of you that have signed up. We can't thank you enough for your support of this event. And it means that we can come up with ideas that help you to utilize what you have. So again, you'll probably ask, what are you using? Where's the information about how we can craft along with you? Our favorite projects that we see with Online Stamping Retreat. And I'll just show you here exactly what I mean about Online Stamping Retreat and using what you have on hand. So let's just I'm going to go over to Facebook. And if you just click in Facebook, and I'll give you the link as well. But if you just click, basically type in Online Stamping Retreat, that will help you to basically get an idea of what we're all about. We want you to really enjoy. I'll just see if I can turn it to the view as. Yes, I want to view it as you. Yes, not the behind the scenes. So this is the Facebook page here. And when you come here, you'll actually see, obviously information about, it's coming up, what's coming up the latest, what we're doing, the pins and things like that, which, if you haven't got the pin yet, please go and get it. But we also have information from the event. So you'll see here these banners that say, what it is, like Bruno's solo demonstration. And then underneath there's comments. And in here is where are all our little comments gone? Anyway, I'll use a different one. Let's go over here. Let's see if this has got some in here. I don't know why they're not showing. We don't want them filtered out. We want all comments. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I have to say all comments. Oh, something technical is not working, of course. Because, you know, why would Facebook work? But if you come here, oh yeah, here we go. Nancy's shown us. So she's even done a video of her online stamping retreat project, which is so cool. And this was one that I made. This is my solo project in our last event. Flip, flip, flip. How cool is that? And you can use any paper that you want. You don't have, like I've just used sentiments and paper. So that style of card is going to fit for anyone. So if you want to learn these type of cards, you know, you could turn that into a photo album. Like, yes, thank you, Nancy. Nancy's on our team. She's just such a legend, man. You can look her up. She's so amazing. So yeah, there's lots and lots of ideas and different things that you'll get from this page. So definitely come over here and check it out so that you can see just the inspiration that you'll get from our event. And that, you know, you don't want to miss it because it's just so fun being together and having Lisa, her community, and Bruno and I, our community, all coming together to, you know, be combined. It's so exciting to have people from all around the world, demonstrators, customers, people that aren't even part of Stampin' Up come along, because it really doesn't matter what products you have on hand, you can take part in it. So yeah, sign up already if you haven't already, because this is going to really help you to get some mojo happening. We want you to have some crafting mojo. So that's the link there. And yeah, as I mentioned before, our video class bundle for the month, absolutely gorgeous. Only $22, 12 online videos and online classes, unlimited access. So if you want some more inspiration, again, here's a fantastic way to get inspiration. So, and thank you so much, Sue. We love your support of Online Stamping Retreat. So yeah, thank you for being part of that. So thank you everyone for being here. If you have any questions, any suggestions, we appreciate that you enjoy our free content. We love that we can give you this free content, these free classes. There's just one thing that we ask in return, and that is to share and to like, because we want to continue to provide these free videos for you, free classes, lots of suggestions. But of course, if you like our free content, we always have more content for you that is stepped up, you know, that is more intimate, even more intimate than what we are here, and a lot more behind the scenes. If you join our YouTube memberships, we have memberships that's for crafting only, and a membership that's for demonstrator training. And if you're one of those demonstrators that, you know, struggle to be consistent, or, you know, you feel like inadequate, imposter syndrome, you're not sure how to get yourself to continue doing things, you know, please, this type of training would be perfect for you, because I'm definitely not one of those like get it, you know, have it all together. I mean, all of you know, you watch my videos. So I'm the type of person that can show you how you can be completely like chaotic and all over the place and still work out a way to make Stampin' Up work for you as a business. And I just love that we've been able to do that, despite the fact that, you know, at times, majority of the times, I'm a hot mess. And somehow you can still be you. You can still be who you are. You don't have to mask. You don't have to pretend. You can be the real authentic you and be successful. As I mentioned before, Bruno and I don't celebrate Christmas. We also don't celebrate birthdays. We also don't celebrate any of the Mother's or Father's Day, or all the things that, you know, crafters look for when they're card making. A lot of times that's why people do card making. And yet we've been able to make a success of our business because we are still able to be true to who we are. We also, we know that others are interested in those sort of things, and everyone's entitled to do whatever they, we all have different views and different, ways of doing things, and we respect that the same way all of you respect us, and we really appreciate that. But we can still learn from each other, right? We can still see how we inspire each other. And I think that diversity and that we're all different is a really special thing. We don't want to all be the same. We don't want uniformity. We just want to be, have unity despite, what makes us different. And I think that's a really special thing on our channel, is that we want you to feel that you can be inspired, that you have access to free content, and that you feel supported as well, that we really want to look after you all and give you lots of tips and suggestions, and to just let you know you're not alone. That if you feel the same way as me, if you feel sometimes a bit down on yourself, or you feel you're not good enough, or we understand 100%. I go through those feelings all the time. So please know that if that's the sort of thing that you resonate with, if that's something that you struggle with, then we definitely can support you and help you through that, because you're not alone and you're not crazy. You're just unique, and we all have strengths and weaknesses. And I would love to show you how to use your strengths for good. So, and how to even use your weaknesses for good. I think sometimes my weaknesses have been a really good thing for me and for this channel, because it keeps it real. So thank you so much for your patience with me. Big thank you to my beautiful husband, Bruno Bertucci, who I'm very sorry sometimes I can be a bit mean to. Sorry, Bruno. I love you. You know I do. And all of you are very good. Kylie, be patient with Bruno. Be kind. Yes. I'm always saying, just be kind until I'm not kind, and then I'm very sorry. So thank you, Bruno, for your support. And have a wonderful, wonderful week. And we shall see all of our beautiful members in about 10 minutes' time. So we will see you very soon. Thank you, Bronwyn. See you all soon. Big hugs, and we'll see you next week. And remember, thumbs up if you can too. Love you. Bye. Bye. Miss you already. Wow.